All right. I think we're live. I think we're live. I think I can check. I can check and see if I can hear myself okay. Let's see. Test 1, 2. I can check and see if I can check. All right. I can hear myself okay. All right. Hello, happily autistic JJ Man. Ramanji. No Discord notification went out? Uh-oh. No, I just got a Discord notification right now. I just got it 3 minutes ago on my phone. Discord. Ben Huffstetler, hello. Kristen J. April Coco. Expecting Storms. Guerra, Jeffrey B. Ashley Stevie, Mr. Brown Cow, Madonna Harold, Jeff Ha. Linda Belk, Pippi Long, 40 ounce. Megan Marie. Lithrone. Madison G. Jr. Jen Sonic. Alibaba. Katie Lamers. Panda Jaguar. I hear crickets. Uh-oh. Did 2 notifications go out? We don't want that. Were there 2 Discord notifications? That's not good. I think there were 2. Can someone confirm? Did people get 2? I think I got 2 Discord notifications. Did anyone else get 2? Everybody said got 1. I don't know why I got 2. Oh, I know what it was. I think there's a moderator one that goes out, and I'm on the moderator list. I got 2 because I get 1 that the moderators get. So there's only 1. So I was saying 1 got out, but it hadn't gone out yet. The one that I thought was yours actually just went out. Wonderful. Yeah, we got a Stein here. Megan is here. Don Pratt, Maria Brouillard, Tammy Lentz, Saranya. I hear crickets. Lynn Smith, Tim McMinn. Tim, check your YouTube notification settings, but I wouldn't rely on YouTube notifications. Some people said they got one. Jan Harker, Sean Anand, Emily Knoll, Nicole Wilson. Rita's real. Bradley Hyman. Tony Del Monte. Nuri Churi. Not Cupcakes. Nicole Reimers, Dick Billings, Zubaida, Steve Chapman, 2020 PPV. Michelle Warren, Walter Carnish, Roxanne Betke, Gone with the Gale. J Ignition, Chris Sullivan. Oops. TFG Alan Mayer, Diane Pickett, Sam Patton. Strange Reverend Dilrod. Tony's birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Tony. Brenda Bradley. I am reading the chat. I'm reading the YouTube chat. There's no Periscope for this. I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Mick Jen is watching from Maine. Jen TT is there. Grasshopper. Ginger. Nicole's son is 12 tomorrow. Joseph Perez, Steve Chapman, Step, Steepy, I'll call Steepy Step. James Lee, all for Jules. Tim Parker in sunny New Zealand. Isn't it Montpellier? Isn't that the way it's pronounced? Montpelier? Montpelier? I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. It says Montpelier. 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 I thought it was Montpellier. Montpelier. Okay. Wikipedia says Montpelier. So, thank you for clearing it up. No one corrected me on that before. Yeah, you ruined it. You ruined it. All right, so we are here for an update and live stream. I have the ring light just on a little bit, so hopefully the lighting is okay. Background seems fine for what it is. Oh, thank you, Upstate Zach. Upstate Zach says, glad I sent you a hoodie instead of snowshoes. Hope you don't need it often. You like it hot. Yeah, well, I did use it last night. I'll be using it again. The things are better in the Adirondacks. Is that what it is? But thank you, Upstate Zach. I look forward to wearing that again. I'm sure I will be using it. I am not in the penthouse floor here, Vault. Misha is here moderating. Lara G. The Tricky Panda is here. William Dyer. Okay, so first I want to say, I'm sorry we haven't been on the air during the day a little more. Today was this day where I keep having to deal with like apartment related and moving stuff. And it keeps getting in the way of doing work. So this afternoon, they were supposed to come over this afternoon, the maintenance people, and like do a little fix to like the AC heater unit. And then they said last week they were going to replace my fridge. That was all supposed to happen. They were supposed to come over this afternoon. I thought it was going to take like 15, 20 minutes. They were here for 2.5 hours and they never even got the fridge done. Because basically, there's stuff they have to fix with the AC and the heating unit. And so it's great that they're doing that. It's just taking a really long time. And if I had tried to stream when they were here, it was like very noisy. So I wasn't going to stream when they were here. But it's like by the time they're done, it's like 5:30 or 6 and I'm starving and I have to make food for myself. And it's just like there's the whole day. So it's like every day there's something. Every day there's all these things. And then I had a bunch of other stuff I had to deal with. I might have to change some equipment in the studio. So it's like I just want to get all this stuff done so I actually have more time to stream. You know? If I didn't have all that crap going on, I probably would have gone on and streamed during the day. So it's just like every day there's some kind of moving or, apartment related thing that you have to do. So hopefully all this stuff can get done soon. So get back to just focusing on work. Oh, thank you, James Lee, for your support for the channel. Thank you, James. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that, James Lee. Thank you. Yeah, so I know we haven't been on as much as usual lately. I mean, it's been kind of quiet news-wise lately anyway, but it's just there's been crap to do every day. If one of the viewers says, does the feed seem blurry? Well, you should be able to watch this at 1080. If you're not watching it at 1080, bump it up to 1080. No, the people, the maintenance people are great. They're fantastic. It's not them. There's just some messed up stuff that they have to take care of. My heat is not working either, which is okay because the apartment seems to be warm as it is. I think I get the heat from below. But I tried the heat last night. It wasn't working. So that needs to be fixed too. They're going to do that tomorrow too. So the fridge hasn't... So tomorrow morning they're supposed to come over and finish up with the AC and the heater and replace the fridge. That's tomorrow morning. It shouldn't look blurry. I'm watching it. It doesn't. Let me see. Doesn't look blurry to me. I'm watching it. It doesn't. Let me see. I'm literally watching it. Quality. Bump up your quality to 1080. Blurry? It might look a little different because of the light. I have it lit a little differently because I have the ring light on a little bit to give a little more light coming from the front. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's not blurry. What's that? Why is the heat on? Hold on, I need to shut that off. I think I can do this with my app. I have a Nest app. I guess I didn't realize that the heater, the AC was on because it's been off all day. Hang on, now I have to fix this. Where is it? Where is it here? Where's my Nest? What in the world? Now the Nest. I don't know if the thermostat got reset, but now it doesn't. Now I can't use my app. Hang on, I got to get up. I don't know what's going on. I can show you what it looks like. Like if I turn off the ring light. If I do that, I just turned off the ring light. I don't know if that makes any difference. I'm probably going to be a little darker without the ring light. Does that make any difference? I don't know if the ring light was affecting anything. The ring light tends to, I had it on a little bit. It lights me a little more evenly. So I don't know if you notice any kind of change. Some people like it better without the light. Nancy says I bumped mine to 1080 and went clear. Yeah, you gotta bump your quality up. When I went to watch on my iPad, the quality was 480. You have to bump it up to 1080. Bump your quality up to 1080. Polly says the YouTube app was changing you to the lowest resolution. I switched it to 1080. You need to bump up your quality to 1080. Yeah, this is the exact same as it was last night, so what can I do? Same thing. Travel says just did and it worked. Nate says YouTube always defaults to like 360 or 1444 or 240. It's annoying and I don't know how to fix it. Read Israel says mine is showing auto at 240. Had to change it again tonight. Maybe YouTube is trying to save bandwidth. So that's what you need to do. Oh, thank you, Polly. Polly says, thanks, host. Thank you, Polly. That's very nice of you. That's what they say in the Philippines. Hi, host. Thanks also to Megan Mills, who says she's going to behave better tonight. Thank you, Megan Mills. I appreciate that. Apocalypse says, on iPhone to change the quality, it's the 3 dots at the top right of the screen. Saint Soulsborne is watching from work. So again, I do apologize. It's really annoying. You know, when you move, even when you move normally, there's all this stuff to take care of. But it's just like every day there's hours spent on stuff that I normally wouldn't be spending it on. Today, the people were over here for like 2 hours and 45 minutes trying to like fix the heater and AC. So it's just like, you know, hopefully soon all this stuff will be done. I can get back to concentrating on working. I did not hear of any elevator person showing up today. The building had written to me, and their exact words were, they're going to send an elevator technician out by the end of the week. They were doing their best to have the tech out tomorrow, meaning today. Well, I'm not aware that the elevator person came out today. So my guess is that they didn't come today because no one told me they did. Oh, blurry when I move around. That might be because autofocus is on. I might need to turn off autofocus. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I'll turn off autofocus. I think when I have autofocus on, there's a tendency for it to go blurry when I move around. It can go blurry anyway, but yeah, I think autofocus can make a difference. So let me know if it changes anything. Cheryl says you could hire an assistant. Oh, wow, Cheryl. Cheryl, you mean there's assistants who work for free? Wow, that'd be amazing. I can hire an assistant. And they can take care of all my stuff but not be in the same apartment as me because there's a pandemic going on? That's amazing. I didn't realize I could hire somebody for free to take care of stuff while they're not in my actual apartment. Wow, why didn't I do that before? Hey, thank you, Nancy Tatum. The sticker says something one. Something one. I can't even see. It's so small. Nancy, I think that's the sticker is impossible to read. It's something one. You're the one? Something one? I think I need HD. I think I need like 4K resolution to read it. Number one. Oh, cool. Thank you, Nancy Tatum. I love when people tell me to hire someone. If you donate the salary for the person, I will hire someone. How's that? That's a deal. That's a deal. You donate the salary and I'll hire someone. Misha says good night. That means she'll be back later. Thank you, Misha. Feel better, Misha. I'm sure Misha will pop in later. Something will happen and she'll just pop in. Joe Serrano is watching from Mexico. I need to start putting like stuff on the screen because people join the stream late and everybody's asking the same questions. This is what I should do. Here, hold on. I'm going to try doing this. This is what I'll do. I don't know if I can do it this way. I can't write on the screen. The problem is I can't write on the screen on this shot. I can, but I can write on a different screen. Like I can do it this way. What is going on? Why does it do this? Oh, I see what it's doing. See, I could do this. If I do this, then people will know. Like I have to have a ticker up because otherwise people just come in and people ask the same question like every 5 minutes because they didn't see the beginning. The lighting is the same as last night. It wasn't blurry last night, so my lighting is not what's making the stream blurry because it's the exact same as last night. And nobody was saying it was blurry last night. So it's not the lighting. No, I haven't gotten. The noise is terrible. You don't get used to it. It's still going on just as much. Ugh. Trent watched the light review video. I love these lights. I love the lights. The temperature right now here, it's been cold today. The temperature is 49 right now. Oof. It's 49. It's 48 right now. Now, the high tomorrow is supposed to be 75. Look, the high tomorrow is supposed to be 75, and the low is supposed to be 61. That's good. But then, like Monday, it gets down to 64, and Tuesday, 64. Ugh. I can just show you this. I can just show you. Here, this is from Weather Channel. Here's our 10-day forecast. So, like, this is good tomorrow and Friday. Even Saturday, but then, like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But then by the 12th, it's back up to kind of here. It's got to make it to the 12th. April says, is there a chicken nugget update? No, PDQ never called me back. I went to PDQ to get chicken nuggets. Not chicken fingers, because I love chicken fingers. And they tasted like metal. So I emailed them. And yesterday the guy called me back from PDQ and he left his number. He left his cell number, and I called it, and I've still not heard back. PDQ is a chicken place. The chicken fingers looked good. Chicken tenders, whatever they are. They look good. They tasted like metal. LJD says PDQ mostly in Florida. They tasted like metal. So I got one call back, and then I called the person back. I meant to double check that I wrote the number down right. I need to do that. After the stream, I'll check. I have to check after the stream and make sure I called the right number. But I think I did. This food actually, it looked good in person. It just tasted horrible. I threw out half of them. Rob says you should have moved to Southwest Florida. Naples is where it's at. Well, there were issues with internet availability. There were a number of things I was looking for. So some places were a little warmer than here, but they didn't have the correct internet. I was looking in some places on the west coast of Florida. Didn't have the right internet. Not Cupcake said some random person got a voicemail with a complaint about chicken fingers. Possibly. Another thing I think I have to do that I've been spending some time researching, I think I might need to replace the lighting in my studio, because when I started doing this a few years ago, the light that most people used is fluorescent light bulbs. But a big problem with fluorescent light bulbs is they get really hot. So when I do my streams now in this apartment, like the heat from the bulbs overwhelms the AC. It gets very hot in the studio, which would be solved if I switched to LED bulbs. Now, like in the last year or so, people have been the standard is now LED, not fluorescent bulbs. So I might do that, because it's like a big difference, because the LED bulbs don't get hot like the fluorescent bulbs do. But I've really noticed it in my streams in the studio that it's getting really warm in there. So that's something else. Like I've been spending some time looking into that, which takes time, but I might need to do that too. I think I didn't notice it as much in the last place, because the AC was like pretty strong there. Although it would get warm in the last place too. But I'm also probably like using way more electricity than I need to be, because I have to like pump up the AC to overcome the hotness of the bulbs. Roxanne says LED would be a lot cooler. Jeff Haas says LED is more efficient. Trent says you need LED lighting. So that's just another one of these things that's come up with the move, and I kind of need to take care of it. I've been doing some research into what I might need. Yeah, Lithrone says just wait until summer. Right, April Coco says it's so confusing, I never know which to get. So I've been spending some time researching that. Yeah, Nancy, there's all this stuff that you have to take care of. I don't really want to change out the bulbs, because my current lights are fluorescent and they're like screw-in bulbs. Screw-in LEDs, they don't give you a lot of flexibility. People don't really use those much. That'd be like a very temporary fix. That really wouldn't be the right way to go. So I'm not going to do that. No, Breed Nicole, with LEDs, the ones you would get for streaming would be ones that you can turn up and down. You can actually, they're dimmable. So they're not going to be too bright because you just turn them down. I'm concerned with getting ones that are bright enough, because you need quite a bit of light in the studio. No, it's the bulbs. The bulbs get very hot. The lights give off a lot of heat. So I need to, something I want to take care of. Jeff says for the studio, you certainly do need a lot of light. Yeah, because I have a green screen. So you got to light the green screen. Oh, thank you, Tom H. Hey, that's very kind of you, Tom H. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Stein. You can find these at where? Zazzle. You can find them at Zazzle. They're the steins. Oh no, it's sold out. The steins are temporarily sold out. How about that? I guess somebody else bought one. Wah, wah. Am I going to stay here? I don't know. I have to see if they're going to fix the elevator noise. The elevator person's supposed to come out this week sometime. Apparently they didn't come today. Carol says, get bulbs that are 5,000 degree Kelvin. Yeah, no, that's like the kind of standard that people use. 5,500 Kelvin daylight for like shooting in a studio. Strange Reverend says, when are they going to restock? This has happened before. I think it took a few weeks. I remember this happened like a year ago, and I was like, well, that's it. They're never actually going to stock more of these things. They made like 2, and that's it. But they actually do restock them. I don't know why they're out of stock. Edward Kim says, I prefer 4100K fluorescent bulbs for best lighting. I can't use fluorescent. They get too hot. I will say this. So for my lighting where I live, I accidentally discovered what I think is the best color temperature. I bought a lamp off of Amazon a couple years ago. It had like 3 lamps in one. 3-lamp floor lamp. I actually sold it before I left. That's the one that Misha wanted, but I didn't want to move it, so I sold it. Oh, I still have to give Misha. Misha paid me money for it. I have to give her back the money. Anyways, but let me show you. So I bought this lamp, and it came with these bulbs, and I turned on the lamp, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that color of lighting. Like, it's not like too white like fluorescent, but it's not as like orangey and weak as like normal incandescent bulbs. I loved it. And I love these bulbs. It's like the best color of lighting. And I think it might be 3,200 Kelvin. And it was these bulbs. It was EcoSmart Home Depot, bright white. And if you go here, where's the package? Why can't I see the package? Normally I can see the package. But this is the best color for like bulbs where you live. Right here. See, it says bright white on the package. And if you go over here, it says, where is the 3,000 Kelvin, 3,000 K, which you can see on the right there, 3,000 K. Can you see that? Yeah, it says 9.5 watts, 3,000 K. So normally they're hard to find 3,000 K bulbs. So that's the best lighting to me, just to have as room lighting. But people don't usually use that for, it's a little more orangey than people would use in a studio. I was actually toying around with the idea of trying to use, in theory, you can use like the bulbs you use in like your living room. You can use those in the studio, but then you have to like adjust the white balance for your camera. Otherwise you'll look all orange and stuff. Like I look, this kind of looks like there's a bit of an orange, yellowish tinge to all of this because I'm using just normal room lighting. That wouldn't really look right for the news broadcast. So, anyways, if you're looking for a good color temperature to use in your lamps around the house, I love 3000K. But normal bulbs are not 3000K. I don't know what they are. I've looked this up before, but 3000K is great. Ruben Urban says you may have to contact corporate. Ruben, I contacted corporate yesterday, remember? I don't know if you saw the stream yesterday, Ruben. I contacted corporate, and then 5 minutes later, the manager from here called me. But I got to wait. I mean, the manager said yesterday, we're going to have somebody come and look at the elevator. They're going to come in this week. We're going to try to get them here tomorrow, which they didn't. So I can't do anything. There's nothing to be done until the person comes out and looks at the elevator. I don't know if that's going to solve the issue. May have nothing to do with it. Maybe they'll say the elevator is supposed to be noisy. You're just not supposed to be able to hear it. So I just have to wait and let that play out. Muse says, I'm looking for those bulbs. 3000K. Thank you, Ruben Urban. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, the noise is the exact same. You're not hearing it now because I have the balcony door open. So there's sound from outside that's drowning out the noise. It might be a little tough for you to hear anyway because there's a microphone literally right in front of me, a directional microphone. But it's still doing it. That hasn't changed. No, Tom, I'm not going to look for other places until I have to. Looking for other places is incredibly time consuming. So I'm not going to do that until I know I need to. Yes, as Edward says, 3000K are warm light, not daylight color. Lithrone says, lights on our printing presses are 5000K to offer pure light for color observation. Yeah, the standard light that you're supposed to use in a studio is like around 5500K. It's like daylight. Like if you get a ring light, that's what the standard light is. The problem is I much more prefer, like I'm doing this with room lighting. This is my room lighting. I don't even have any special lighting set up. The room lighting kind of works. But it's just pleasant to sit here. When I go into the studio, that lighting is more of a bright, white, daylight color. Which looks better on camera, but I don't find it pleasant to sit in that lighting. I don't like it. I wish I could sit in this lighting in the studio, but this lighting in the studio would make things look odd for that kind of broadcast. It is a bit harsh on the eyes. Yeah, no, the lighting, you gotta light the studio pretty bright for the green screen. So it is a little harsh on your eyes. That's why a lot of times I don't wear contacts. I wear glasses more in the studio than I do in real life because the contacts dry out and my eyes get irritated with the light. I'm thinking one sec, they were going to change the fridge, but they ran out of time because they ended up spending 2 hours and 45 minutes today on my AC and heater unit trying to fix that. So one day, maybe in like maybe in like a week and a half, I'll finally be done with all the moving stuff. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have to move again. I don't know. It's just every day there's like hours spent on things I normally wouldn't be spending it on. And it gets in the way of working. So I wish I could be streaming more. Tom, I don't think they fixed the heater yet. They were supposed to fix it today, but they said they're coming back tomorrow. So I haven't tried it tonight yet, but it wasn't working last night. Yeah, I think because I'm on a higher floor, the heat rises. So I really didn't even the temperature in here last night, I don't think the temperature in this apartment got below 70 when I had the balcony door closed. Just because the heat rises from below. Seize the day, I think they did change the filter today. But there was other stuff they had to do. They're also trying to make an adjustment to the heater air conditioning unit so that it doesn't vibrate as much. Because I was getting vibration through the walls in the studio. Hey, there's something else I want to talk about. There's some positive news I want to talk about. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to talk about a positive development today. Hang on one second here. I'm going to talk. All right, so I'll talk about a positive development. Seize the Day says, good to know they're taking it seriously. Right, hang on one sec. Hang on just 1 second here. Hang on just one second. Hold on. Here. That should not be on. All right, here's the positive development. So as you maybe have heard, when I left Atlanta a couple weeks ago, I had this canister vacuum that I'd had for like 15 years. About 15 years, maybe more than 15 years. Electrolux. It was great, but it was on its last legs. And as I went to take out the vacuum bag and empty the bag from it and throw it out, literally the plastic cover disintegrated in my hand, and just like a piece of the vacuum came off in my hand. Just broke apart. So I had to get a new vacuum. So I got the Shark vacuum, one of the Shark vacuums, which is like a stand-up vacuum, which is a very good vacuum. It's very powerful. But it's heavy, it's kind of unwieldy. And my apartment is like, I live in one room. I don't have lots of big areas to do. I live in one room. So I didn't know if I was going to keep it. And then I said, maybe I should get one of these cordless stick vacuums that are supposed to be lighter. Cordless stick vacuums. So I ended up getting a Dyson, which wasn't that much more expensive than, I didn't get one of like the super expensive ones. It wasn't that much more expensive than the Shark. And I tried it today, and it was like, this is revolutionizing my cleaning. This Dyson this is just what I needed. It's just what I needed. It's going to revolutionize my cleaning. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you. So the first thing is that it actually doubles it doubles as a portable vacuum. This is it. This is it. But you might say, no, Steve, that's a hand vacuum. No, 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 no. No. See, you do this. Now it's no longer, now it's a real vacuum. It's cordless. But it's also a hand vacuum. And you can just walk around like this and put it places. But it's fantastic. It's so light. And you don't have to worry about a cord. This is a stick vacuum. I think this one weighs 5.5 pounds. So, and it comes with some different heads and stuff. But you just carry it around. But when you want to charge it, you just take, like you can actually mount a charger on the wall. But I can just take this off and plug this in. But so the thing is, I started using this today, and I was like, this is awesome. Like, I have no cord, and it's light, and I can get into little nooks and crannies in my apartment and stuff. But then what happened is, like an hour later, I had it sitting there charging, and I remembered that you actually can use this as a handheld. So you can like put like something like this on it, and now it's this, you get the power of a regular vacuum in your handheld vacuum. So you get both. It's awesome. And then when you want to empty it out, you just, this thing actually just opens up and all the dirt comes out. This, read is real. This model is the V7, and this model lasts half an hour on a charge. If you use it there's 2 power settings. I use the lower power setting, which was fine for me. It lasts half an hour. If you want to pay a little more, there's one, like you can pay more for bigger batteries. If you have a giant house and you're going to need it for 2 hours, you probably want like a bigger one. Also, someone just said, is the canister big enough? For me, the canister is fine. For some people, it depends. Again, what are you cleaning? Are you cleaning a giant house with room after room after room of rugs? I literally live in one room because the studio is my other room. So it's great. I was using it today. It's so good and it's so light. It's just so light. Then when you want to use it, you just... So there it is. Yes, Joseph, it has good suction. It had good suction. You know, the shark vacuum I got, which I'm going to end up returning. It's a really good vacuum, the shark vacuum. It's heavier. It has like a cord. The shark vacuum, like if you want to like do a crazy serious cleaning of your rugs, the shark vacuum I think is going to pick up more from rugs than this. If you have like really deep down dirt, this is going to be more limited than a shark vacuum. But I don't need that. I just need something that's light, that I can pick up and just do some weird spots in my apartment. You know, I have some spots between. I have some space between the bed and the treadmill, and then I have a rug here and some space in the kitchen. But I don't have like big long spaces. So the maneuverability of this is just, and the lightness is just great. And the fact that you can use it as a handheld is amazing. Look at this. There's my handheld. It's like 2-in-1. People don't I don't think that the company emphasizes enough that it's like 2-in-1. They probably don't want to emphasize it's 2-in-1 because they probably think if we market it as 2-in-1, people won't take the vacuum aspect seriously. They probably think if we play up the fact that it can be used as a handheld, people will say, oh, well, if it's a handheld, it must be a terrible, it must not be a legit regular vacuum, full-size vacuum. But it is legit. So I think that's what they do. I think they're intentionally not marketing it as a 2-in-1, even though that's a great benefit of it. See, Misha came back. I told you Misha would come back. Misha says I have a ton of discount codes. Yeah, I got this. They were offering like a discount on this at, I got it off the Dyson website. Yeah, Trent says you can use it to clean your car. Exactly. I can bring this down to my car and I can clean. I'm going to do that. I might do that tonight. I might bring it down to my car. And the one I bought comes with a number of tools. It comes with 2 different heads. This head is the one for cleaning floors. Actually, I'll bring out the different. I'll show you some of the different tools. Let me show you the website though. But this is revolutionizing things for me. Because when I wanted to vacuum before, I'd have to take out the vacuum, I'd have to plug it in, and then deal with the cord, and it's like unwieldy. And this is just simple. It's just simple. Tom says there's an attachment for corners. Here, let me show you the, if you go to the Dyson website, see, they have really expensive ones. They have the V11. I don't know does that have like a longer battery or something? I don't even know what the V11 does. I got a V7. V11 has a 60-minute battery. Mine has 30. Probably has better suction, whatever. That's V11. I have the V7. V7 right here. V7 Absolute. That's the one I got. Now again, these things are not like super cheap. It's not super cheap, but I do need a vacuum. I anticipate keeping it for a while. And also like the Shark vacuum I had gotten was like $180 or something. So yeah, like if you're looking for something like way cheaper, this might be more expensive than you want to pay. I get that. But like the last vacuum I bought was honestly 15 years ago. So anyways, but this is what it looks like here. Glenn says the V12 is the V12 is like $1,300. I don't even know V12. There's a V10. There's a V11. I just got the V7. The V7 is lighter than any of them. The V7 I think is the lightest one though. That's why I got that one. Shaft says have a Dyson, love it. Hey, Snoring Puppy, they're not paying me or anything. Castro says, got one. In fact, it's my second one. Now the Rolls-Royce version, love it. Ben says, corded vacs are annoying. It's a really big difference having such a light vacuum, also without a cord. It's amazing. Hey, thank you, Joseph Perez. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Somebody says, Han Solo says, not crazy about the play school colors. Yeah, Joseph, it's not that loud. It's not that. I mean, it's not as loud as the Shark. Is it powerful? Yeah, Linda, I was using it today, and it certainly did a good job picking stuff up. The Shark vacuum is like insane. Like the Shark vacuum like gets really down into your rugs, and it's super like the Shark vacuum almost has a hard time going over a thick rug because it's so powerful. But so this is not meant to like give you like the super most deep cleaning ever of your rugs, but for just getting stuff off the ground, it's great. I have both. I have bare floor in this apartment and also some rugs that are kind of like thicker rugs. It did fine on both of them. It didn't get like stuck up on the thicker rugs. GLG says they are fantastic cleaners. Laura G says we do spot vacuuming with it. Carol says the canister on it is great, just dump it in the garbage. John Ditch says on high power it will peel tiles from the floor. Yeah, I didn't even use the high power setting. Here, let's just show you the attachments. Hold on. This thing for me, though, is like a game. This is like a game changer. When I first picked this up today and I started using it, from the moment I started using it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so light and there's no cord. Wow, what a difference. And then when I saw I could use it, the handheld thing, I could use it as a handheld too. But this was, this was like a revolution in my cleaning. I saw it and I was like, wow, this is amazing. All right, let's talk about some of the other, some of the other attachments. I don't even know what's in here. Then I think they sent me like 2 more attachments that are in the mail. They gave me a couple free attachments that haven't even gotten here yet. Is that all of them? Okay, so there's, I showed you this, hang on. This is the soft, that's the soft roller head, and this is for hard floors. This is soft roller head for hard floors. Now there's also, this is for rugs. This one is for rugs. Here. See, it has like a raised brush. That red part is that red and black are raised brushes. So this is like the carpet head here. And then look at this. It has this little one. It has like a mini one with carpet, like a brush that you can like use for, I guess, carpet, or to like get to like break stuff up. I have to read up on this one. But see, it's got these raised things. But this is nice. I mean, you could use this with the handheld. You could use any of these with the handheld. Look at that. You can do this. If you want to get crazy, you can like do this. Look at this. Look at this thing. Jennifer said one of them is for stairs or upholstery. Is this the upholstery stairs one? This one is this upholstery stairs? Yeah, I hear Cricket says good for stairs or narrow spots. I have to read the stuff. I haven't even read about it. GLG says this one is for steps. Animal hair. Then there's also this for like corners and stuff. Actually, can I? Oh, I can do this. Yeah, so all of these can like attach, like if I do this, see, I do this, and now I have this for like little corners and crevices. Look at that. Space Daisy says corners and baseboards. I hear Cricket says that's good for edges. Cabinets. And look, it's so light. Look, I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here moving this thing around. It's so light. And you could also just get rid of this. You could get rid of this and just attach this as a handheld right to this. And then, yeah, this is for the car. Ooh, this will be good for the car. That'll be really good. Yeah, it's that light. I'm holding it in one hand. I mean, it's 5 pounds. And then there's also this one. This is neat. There's this little thing, which is like for dusting and stuff. I think this is almost more for the handheld. So I use this one with the hand, so I can take this off, right? And I'll put this over here. And then this is nice. See, now it's like a Black & Decker. Now it's like a Black & Decker, but if you want to, you can actually, you press the button here, and then this slides up, and then it becomes like you can use this to like break up some dust or whatever. I think it's for maybe dust or just breaking stuff up. Read is Real says that's for computer keyboard. Mark says that's for cars. Yeah, I think it has a 2-year warranty. I think. I hope. I need to look all that up too. Warranty terms. I think this has a 2-year warranty. Let me see. Denise said mine came with 2 years. Your warranty is now active. Yes, my warranty is a 2-year warranty. They sent it to me because I bought it. As you bought your machine directly from Dyson, your machine has been automatically registered. I wonder if it broke after like 2.5 years, would they like cut you some slack? Or maybe they'd give you a deal on a new one. Nick says that's a good with a ceiling fan for the wand. Yeah, so basically any of the attachments you can either attach to the handheld version, or you can put this on, right, like this, if I do this right. Now you make it a long one, and you can attach it to, you know, this. They're all interchangeable. It's great. I'm so happy. It's revolutionizing my life. Where was this all my life? This is going to make my life so much easier. Alfred says they don't break. I don't know. I'm sure they break. Tonight I'm gonna go clean my car. I'm gonna vacuum my car. Look, I can do this. I can bring this down for my car. Look. This is the Dyson V7. The Dyson V7. I think it's one of their more inexpensive ones. Snipchick says they just sent me a free replacement battery shipped overnight, no cost, would have been $130 if not under warranty. Yeah, there's a boost button. I've never used the boost. There's max suction. Whoa, that's even higher. You hear the difference when it says max suction. I've only used regular suction. But again, it would be awesome even if it was just the regular size vacuum, but it's also a handheld vacuum. It's a handheld vacuum with great power and tools. So good. So I'll show this again. Again, if you go to on their website, they're selling this one for $249. Again, I know that's not cheap. I acknowledge that's not cheap. But, I mean, I'm planning on having it for a while and using it a lot. The Dyson V7. Dyson V7. Dyson V7 Absolute. That's it. And I got, what did I get? It comes with all this stuff. Oh, Motorhead, mini soft dusting brush, soft roller cleaner head for the hard floors, combination tool, crevice tool, docking station, charger. And then on mine, combination tool, 2 tools in one for simple switching between surfaces, soft dusting brush. Gently removes dust from screens and hard surfaces. Ooh, okay. Quickly transforms to a handheld, like I told you. Easily reaches up high. Mini motorized tool. Motorized brush bar tackles hair and ground and dirt. That's that mini, the smaller brush head. In tight spaces. And then also, mine came with like an extra set of... Yeah, see, look, if you order it on their website, they give you a choice. Automotive kit and carry and clean kit. The automotive kit has a charger and so this thing comes in both. What this thing is some sort of hose where you can like bend the hose. So it's kind of hard to see, but I believe if I remember right that this thing on the right here, which comes in both of them, is like you can actually bend the hose around. You can like, it's a flexible hose. Sebi says, I got the V11 Great Vacuum Cleaner. Worker B says there's a ceiling fan blade attachment you can buy as well. I didn't know that. Never heard of that. Do they have accessories? Accessories, vacuum tools. Where is it? Shop. Vacuum tools. Stubborn dirt brush. Mattress tool. Mattress tool. Designed to remove dust and allergens from mattresses, cushions, and upholstery. Oh. Mine didn't come with that. Extension hose. I think that might be what comes with that they gave me for free. Extends to 60 centimeters to reach confined spaces such as beneath car seats and behind cabinets. Okay. A lot of these come with it. Anyways. Look, I'm just saying, I got this thing today and I started using it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Edward says, I've been using a shop vac for under my car seats, but now I want a Dyson. I mean, again, I'm sold. I'm so happy with this. Hopefully it doesn't break. But after this stream, I'm running down to my car. And it's cordless. I'm running down to my car to clean my car interior. Post a link. Yeah, it's just go to Dyson.com. 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 Reed Israel says, it's good to see you smiling and enjoying the vacuum. I have to think Misha got one before and she said it was great. So I was like, maybe I should try it. Nick says, why did you go with the V7 over the newer ones like the V12? Oops, hold on. First of all, the V7 is way cheaper than a lot of them. Second of all, the V7, I believe, was like the lightest one out there. I really wanted something light. I need maneuverability. In this apartment, everything is so close. I remember when my Black & Decker vacuum, when my Black & Decker handheld vacuum, which I love, died. On one of the Lookner streams, Misha actually sent like a handheld vacuum, and it was smaller than my Black & Decker, and it was lighter. And I first got it, and I was like, why did you send me this? I don't want this. I want my Black & Decker. But it wasn't as powerful as the Black & Decker, but it was so light. And I realized, like, oh, I just want something light. Now, that was the handheld. But when I was looking for this, I was just like, I would just have the lightest one. I don't think I need a charge of more than half an hour. I just want the lightest one because that's what's going to matter to me. So that was a big selling point. It was also the cheapest one. But I just like it being light. It's so maneuverable. Adrian says, the plastic is so cheap instead of some German makes. Look, there may be other versions of this that are great. This is the first kind of stick vacuum that I've tried. So, it gets good reviews, though. It's so light. Look at this. Sebi says, I have a Dyson working since 2008. Yeah, I haven't talked to that building about the red light, Julie. I'll have to do that. Anyways, so I don't know if you can tell, I'm very excited about my vacuum. So fast. It's so fast to just do your place. NA says, I had my Dyson for 6 years, love it. No, Manic Miner, I don't have to install a docking station if I don't want to, because you literally can just charge, this. I'm going to leave this on the counter and charge this. And then I can just pick it up and use it as a handheld. And then if I want to use it as a full vacuum, I'll just go to the closet and grab the attachment and put it on here. So the battery is in the handle, as Snipchick says. You just charge this. There it is. Rick Hoppy says, batteries with the cordless have a lifespan, usually 3 to 5 years. Hopefully the batteries are replaceable. I think they are. I'm sure it would be a expense. But, hey, if this thing lasts me 5 years and I have to pay for another battery, I'll be fine with that. Mark said, my wife would kill me if I spent that much on a vacuum. Again, it's not super cheap. If you buy a canister vacuum, those cost more. You can spend way more on a vacuum than that. But it's a handheld and a regular. So for me, it'll be worth it. Castro says, batteries are replaceable and easy. I did one recently for my mom. Now, one thing you should know is it has a trigger. So when you want to use it, you have to pull the trigger and hold the trigger down. I know Misha bought this thing on Amazon, it's like a piece of plastic that you can use to keep the trigger held down. But I don't mind it, actually. Snipchick says, battery's replaceable. I just got a replaceable for mine. NA818 says, it's replaceable. I just replaced the battery. So anyways, I'm quite excited to use it. It's just something you can just pick up and go. You don't have to plug it in. You don't have to worry about the cord. You just pick up and go. Mark, you can't lock the trigger on this model, but I believe you can buy a piece that allows you to do it. Pippi says there's a filter inside to wash every so often. Yeah, I have to read about that more. I think it's like once a month you have to rinse off the filter or something. I'll have to read up on it. I just got this today. Rita says, I'm kind of wanting one now. Well, I'm loving it. Joseph, the Shark vacuum is the Shark that I have is the 562, I think it is. Shark Navigator. It looks more like a standard vacuum. It's great. It's very powerful, and it's good. Oh, 352. Yeah, the other one, I'm going to have to return this. That's the Shark vacuum right there. Has a lot of good reviews. And it's good. It's just, it's I don't need this for my needs. This is overkill, and it's too heavy, and it has a cord for my needs. But it's a really good vacuum. Pippi Long says you won't regret that model. Chris, I had the Nest app working for the thermostat, and it stopped working now. So I guess I'm going to have to reset it up. Maybe today that they reset the thermostat when they were working on the heater. Sonic says, we haven't seen Steve much since he got the Dyson, just wanders around Orlando vacuuming things. I'm telling you, I'm going down to my car tonight. I'm so excited to do it. It's kind of how I felt when I first discovered the microfiber cloths, which changed my life. I was so excited to just run around and clean everything for weeks once I got microfiber cloths. I feel like that again. Here, I'll show you with the microfiber cloths. I've talked about those before. But those are great. Those will change your life. They're amazing. Dust, you just, no matter how dusty, you just wipe the cloth over, it picks everything up. Then you can just shake it out. These things. Oh, the Vibra Wipe. These will change your life. 3,070 ratings. I have talked about these before, but I'll post a link to it. If you've never used microfiber cleaning cloths, your life's going to be changed when you get them. These things. They clean stuff so well, and you can just shake them out or rinse them off. As an Amazon associate, I earned from qualifying purchases. I just posted the link. No, they don't feel like they stick to your hands. William says those are great work for cleaning just about everything. Read is Real says they are the best, especially in your vehicle. They get dust great. They get dust amazing. They're amazing for dust. Like your sink, you can put a little water on it and just cleans off everything. So that's how, when I first got those, I started like cleaning everything. Like I loved seeing dust in my, I would look at like a door frame and I'd see some dust on the top and I'd be like, this is going to be awesome. And I would just wipe the microfiber cloth, it would pick up all the dust. So that's a good thing. Cover Me says, I'm going to get those cloths for Christmas gifts. They're great. They are great. So anyways, while the elevator noise isn't fixed, at least I got a vacuum. Rabundles said, I just ordered the Dyson and it let me get free car cleaning tools. Rabundles, I think you're going to enjoy it. I really hope you do. They have a return policy at Dyson too, by the way. They do let you return it. Hector Hernandez says, the microfiber cloths are great in the kitchen. Use them for both dishcloths and dish towels. And hey, Rabundles, enjoy. Upstate Zach said, got the V7 through Dyson. $269 including free shipping. Hey, awesome. Let me know how you like it, Upstate Zach. I get nothing for that. They should be giving me something. I get nothing from them. Sonic says microfiber good for LCD screens too. I use the microfiber cloths to clean my computer monitor screen and my my TV. Kimberly Barr says it's the simple things that make life great. Yeah, please let me know if you order the Dyson. Let me know how you like it. This is more sirens than usual. Normally there's not really many sirens here. I need something so the balcony door, my balcony door, which I have cracked open. You know, sometimes I don't want it all the way open. It was windy tonight, so it kept blowing open. So I have my clothes hamper there. What's keeping the balcony door from flying open is my clothes hamper. But the balcony door is too, like, it's like a number of inches off the ground because you step off to go on the balcony. So I can't use a door stop. If there was like a door stop, if the balcony door was right above the floor, I could use a door stop and just freeze the balcony door in position. But I have my clothes hamper out there. So I got to find something else I can use that will stop the balcony door from opening in the wind. In my previous apartment, in one previous apartment I had, I did this thing where I bought like a piece of rubber. It was like a rubber strip. It was like a rubber strip. And I used it to tie the balcony door to the railing, which kept it from closing. With this, I need something that's going to hold it in position. I don't know what that thing is because there's nowhere to tie it to here. I don't think. I need like a big paperweight, like a giant weight, or a cone, a traffic cone. Rick, some people were saying the battery is replaceable for the vacuum. Oh, thank you, Jeannie P. from Canada. Thank you, Jeannie, and thanks for shouting out the mods. Yeah, thanks to the mods. Misha, Linda Belk, Mark Helton. Thank you, mods. A door stop, exactly. But most door stops are not, 10 inches high. But now I'm using my clothes hamper. That does not seem like a good doorstop. Joseph Perez says the sirens are because they're trying to order a V7 Dyson before they run out. A footstool, says GLG. Brian says I use a dumbbell. A dumbbell wouldn't be high enough. Snip Snap says buy a large brick from Home Depot and glue carpet to it with an adhesive so it won't scratch the door. That's interesting. They might sell something I can get at Home Depot. That's a good suggestion. Snip Snap. Thank you, Snip Snap 42. By the way, speaking of Home Depot and speaking of the balcony, if I stay here, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this apartment because I don't know if they're going to fix the elevator noise. But I think the balcony right now is just like cement. I think I'd want to put like some sort of like all-weather rug out there or something. Does anyone do this? Do any of you have like a balcony area where you want to not have it just be like cement and you get like an all-weather rug or mat for it? I think I'd want a rug or mat out there. Or fake grass, as Manic Miner says. I don't want to spend that much, but do you guys use anything? Terry says plastic grass. Do they sell that at a Home Depot? Here, look. Home Depot, artificial grass. Okay. How much does this stuff cost? 6 by 8 feet, $20 a roll. What is this one? But how thick is it? Will it stay down or is it too thin? That's 6 by 8. That's even more than I need. GLG says rug easier to clean. Megan says I have fake grass on mine. How does the fake grass look? How does it look? Rita's Real says, is there a big lip at the bottom of the door? There's no pins in the door, but you have to step down to get, you have to step down about 6 inches to get onto the balcony. Judy Socket says, I've seen all the fake grass. I've seen fake grass. It's fine. Off My Lawn says, I got my weather mat at Home Depot. How about outdoor rug? I don't know if fake grass would look weird. Outdoor rugs. See, they have these indoor-outdoor rugs. How much do these things cost? See, like this cost, that's 8 by 6 by 8, which is bigger than I need, and it costs $20. But it looks really thin. I don't know if that'll stay down. If it's too thin, it'll like blow away. Genie P says outdoor carpeting rug better. Hey, thank you, South Jersey Larry. From the Lurkers Lounge. Thank you, South Jersey Larry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Rita's Real says, look up deck tiles. I need something that's not going to blow away. Jeannie P says, mine is heavy. Deck tiles. If I stay. Deck tiles? That's not deck tiles. Is it wood? I don't need wood. Interlocking slats? These things? $6.27 per square foot. This will be too expensive for me. $6.27 per square foot is too expensive. I would need cheaper than that. Rita has expensive tastes in balcony flooring. She says they're easier to clean and heavy. Mark says, I glued mine down on my balcony. Deb says, do you realize what rainy season is like? Well, I'm sure I can buy something. I'm sure I could buy some kind of outdoor mat or rug that the water won't bother. They make them to be outside. So I don't really care about that. Yeah, as Daniel says, you'll need something that dries fast. Well, again, I'll just need something that can stand the water. Off my lawn got an all-weather mat. Oh, these are like garage mats and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think I need like an outdoor rug. These are all outdoor rugs. I'll have to check. I'll have to look into it. Worker B says Home Depot will cut an indoor-outdoor rug for you. The exact size you need. You can buy it by the yard. Very affordable. That's from Worker B. The balcony is, without measuring it, it's probably about 3 by 6 feet or something. Terry says you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot, check out the grass grades you want, have them cut it the size you want. So how is that if you have, how does that look on the balcony? I don't know. Would it look like neat to have it on the balcony, or would it look weird to have like fake grass on the balcony? It sounds kind of cool to me to have it. I kind of like the idea of it, but I've never done it. Rita said she tweeted me a good option. She said, buy it the day after Christmas. Oh, hold on. Read is real. I didn't see your tweet. I never got it. Edward Kim says the sirens are back tonight. Margot says I couldn't do the fake grass. Worker Bee says fake grass looks neat. I put it in my screened-in back porch. Looks nice. Terry likes the fake grass. Upstate Zach says some of his outdoor rugs blew away. You says fake grass looks great, but the good types are expensive. Rita says I'm not big on fake grass. It's a personal preference. I'll have to look into it. Again, this is something I'm going to deal with if I stay. I'm not going to do this before I decide if I stay. But I think I'd want to get something if I stay. Waltz in the Woods does not like fake grass. Off My Lawn says, we love our mat and it feels good on the feet. Chairs hold it down. Monica says fake grass retains water. You don't want something retaining water. Then it'll be like Bug City. Terry says there are other options. Just have your measurements on hand when you go shopping. D says, I know I have to rewind. I won't ask any questions. The elevator person did not come today. There were maintenance people here for 2.5 hours, working on my AC and heater unit. They did not finish, so they have to come back tomorrow morning, and they ran out of time today, so they couldn't even replace the refrigerator. So more stuff happening tomorrow, which is crimping my ability to work, but stuff's got to get done. Daniel says, it seems like artificial turf may hold the water and be squishy. KS says, the rugs made out of recycled plastic last forever and are all weatherproof and look nice. They are very affordable. I bought a 5x7 on sale for $30. Recycled rubber mat. Look, recycled rubber mat, $20. Recycled commercial doormat, 4x6. It's bigger than I need, $30. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Recycled polyester. I just don't know how thick something like this would be. It can't be super thin. If it's super thin, it'll blow away. I can't have something blowing off my balcony. Then it'll hit somebody in the head and they'll sue me. Quiana, the elevator guy is supposed to come sometime this week. Daniel says you don't want a rubber doormat out there. I got to figure out. There's no easy answer. There's no easy answer because you can't have something that's going to blow away. You can use double-sided tape. Is that really going to hold in a big storm? Read Israel says Duragrid tiles. Are those the ones that are like $20 per square foot? Duragrid. Interlocking deck and patio tiles. $24 pack, $83. I get the idea is that like that like it's something to put out there, but the water seeps through them. Take a look at what others have. I can't really see many balconies from where I am. Use says, big storm, you bring it inside. Well, I'll have to see. I'll have to see. It feels like I want something out there. Something. Yeah, Ruben Urban says it gets a windy. Right. So you don't want something that's going to fall off. It's going to blow away. Daniel, I'm not going to put any outdoor furniture out there. I kind of worry about the outdoor furniture blowing away too. I have a chair I can bring out there if I need it. Z-Man says if it's really sunny, hot turf or plastic floor coverings can get really hot. See, I thought there was going to be an easy answer. There's no easy answer to this. Terry says you can put a brick in each corner. Then what happens if the brick falls off the balcony and kills someone? See, there's no easy answer. Nick says only way it would withhold Florida storms is to be liquid, nail it down, but then it's hard to get up. Rita says maybe a heavy plant and call it a day. Again, it's probably like 4 by 7 or something. Misha hasn't suggested anything yet. She hasn't said easy solution like she always does. Logger and Camp, I don't really do, when I'm doing a broadcast on this channel, I don't really check Twitter. It just gets to be too much. So I don't really check my Twitter during these broadcasts. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure they do have, some rules about what can be out there. But I don't think there's a rule against putting flooring out there. Liquid nails. Oh, here's the liquid nail stuff. The thing is, I don't want to like glue anything to the balcony and have it damage the balcony, because then it's my fault. I didn't know about liquid nails. Construction adhesive. Extreme heavy-duty construction adhesive. Yeah, Deb says if they can't remove what you put on it, they will charge you. Exactly. GLG says that stuff will not scrape off. Misha says she has an easy solution, but she's not saying a thing. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of considerations. Nick says, I wouldn't advise it using it. It's just the only thing that would hold up in a storm. Linda says, ask the apartment people they would suggest. Yeah, if I stayed, I could ask them that. That's true. But yeah, as Manic Miner says, no more research needed. But you have this empty balcony. You'd kind of like to, and it's a hard concrete, you'd kind of like to soften it in some way. But again, anything, it has to be something that's not going to blow away, and also something that's not going to get soggy, soaking wet, and become like a mosquito fest when it rains. It's almost like, you know what I think? I'm thinking like maybe like just a rubber mat. Just like some kind of thick rubber mat. Because if it's rubber, it's not going to absorb water. Although maybe water gets trapped underneath. But if it's rubber mat, it can be thick enough to not blow away, and it'll just make things softer, I don't know. Daniel says water could be trapped underneath. Linda says a heavy rubber mat won't blow away. We have one out front and it doesn't budge. That might be the best thing. Well, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Logical Danger says, I get a nice plant. I don't want to be worried about the plant. Pam says they have rugs made for use outdoors. Yes. Got to make sure it's heavy enough, though. Yeah, Silver and Stones. We were talking before about about my new vacuum, my Dyson vacuum. So if you want to go rewind, and you can learn all about the Dyson V7 vacuum. It's changed my life. It has changed my life. I'm going to clean my car interior after this. GLG says, get some landscaping rocks and put it on the rug. Some people probably just put like a heavy furniture out there. I really don't want to do that. Ruben says, I have a heavy mat. It stays on the concrete. Linda says if you had patio furniture, you'd have to anchor it to keep it from blowing away. KS, it wasn't really a sales pitch for my Dyson. It was a genuine telling about how good it is. I mean, people want to buy it. That's up to them. Misha says, that's the solution. 3-piece heavy set, 2 chairs and a table. Ugh, I don't need more stuff. I have too much stuff as it is. I'm not going to sit out there anyway. I can just go up a few floors to the roof and sit up there if I want to sit. There's a perfectly good chairs on the roof. And I have a nice kind of folding chair, a nice folding camping chair that I can put out there whenever I want. Get a table. Oh, more stuff, just what I need, a table. A hammock, yeah. Be in a hammock next to the balcony. Anyways, so I don't even know if I'm staying. I don't even know if I'm staying because I don't know. I don't know if they're going to fix the elevator thing. They said they were going to try to get somebody here today. Apparently they didn't. They said somebody was coming to look at the elevator by the end of the week. I have no idea if that's going to do anything. So I don't know if I'm staying. John A. and Petey says the size of that particular Dyson vacuum is great for hard-to-reach areas such as your car and behind furniture. Yeah, I'm looking forward to cleaning my car. I'm going down to cleaning my interior right after this. It's going to be great. I remember a few years ago, I remember taking my vacuum to clean my car and I had to plug the vacuum in the garage. I don't have to plug this in. Again, I'm sorry we haven't done more streams like during the day. I've been just so busy taking care of stuff that it's getting in the way. So I really want to get all the moving stuff and other stuff done so I can focus on the work. GLG, the garage is you can't just access the garage from the street. You have to have a pass to get in. There's security. Oh, Terry Warner was lurking. Terry was lurking. If I'm up all night with AFTV? Well, if I was up all night with AFTV, I could just sleep during the day. If there happens to be news at night, I'll go on and cover it. Yeah, I'll walk. I mean, I can just take the elevator to where my car is. It's just in the garage. Dylan says, I just finished a big move. Best of luck getting through this crap and settling in. It just takes a while. There's all this stuff. Nick, people are just on different schedules. Microfiber cloths are great for the dashboard, Laura G. I have to do prep as if I'm going to stay. Because if I don't get stuff done now and I do stay, then I have all the stuff left to do. So all I can do is act as if I'm staying, but if they don't fix the elevator noise, I might have to leave. Yeah, Terry, I'll bring the different tools. There's not many tools I need for the car. I'll bring the little tools, like this and this and this. These 3 tools. And I'll bring the long extension too, in case I need that. Edward says the Roomba is great for homes with not too much stuff on the floor. That is not my home. Why is this not working? Oh, I see. What is going on with this? I'm so confused. Hang on one sec. Hang on 1 second here. Yeah, why not? I used to go, in LA, when I lived in LA and I lived near a 24-hour grocery, I would frequently go grocery shopping at like 2 in the morning. It was great. Sue, you can use microfiber cloths dry. If you want to wet them some, you can, but for a lot of things, you can just use them dry. But sometimes it helps to wet them a little bit. So try it dry, and if it doesn't work dry, then use them wet. Trent also prefers doing his shopping at normal hours. I hope at least by the end of tomorrow. I hope by tomorrow they'll be done fixing stuff in my apartment, in the sense of if they can get the heater and the AC stuff fixed and the fridge replaced, that should be it for the apartment, except for obviously the elevator noise. So I hope that can get done. I was hoping that would get done today, but it didn't. At least that would be done. Then Friday, I'm supposed to go get my driver's license. Got to get that done. Then after I get my driver's license, I got to change the title of my car. Hey, it's Sarah Joy, who was lurking and dealing with a lost dog. I hope you found your dog. Edward says, do you prefer shopping at 2 a.m. because of less people in the store? It was great. I would be like the only one in the store, not have to wait in line. And then I could just get all my stuff done during the day that like required. If you're a little tired and you go shopping, it's fine. If you're a little tired and trying to get your work done, that's bad. So save it to the end of the day. I started to get to know the nighttime staff that stocked the shelves, because I'd be one of the only people there. And I would see them. So I started to get to know the staff. That was in Westwood. I wonder if I go back there, if any of them would be there. Right after college, I lived in a building in New York City. And a couple of the doormen still work in the building. So I've gone back and said hi to them. Beth has to go to work at 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is my schedule. I once in a while, because I have like a channel, they ask me to do these YouTube focus group things. They're kind of fun, actually. Then they like give you like an Amazon gift certificate for doing it. You know, it's like a half an hour or an hour. And in the latest one, they said, do you want to do this? If you do, schedule the appointment. And I scheduled it for 3 a.m. I'm doing a focus group at 3 a.m. And I think they probably offer that time for like people in Europe, but I took it. So next week, I think Wednesday at 3 a.m., I'm doing a YouTube focus group. It's just me. It's not like a whole group. It's like me and then the person from YouTube. And what they'll do is like they'll show you stuff. They'll say, hey, what do you think about this idea? What do you think if we change this? But 3 a.m. Oh, it can be like a decent gift card. Like for a half an hour, they might give you like a $50 gift card or something, you know? They can give you more if it's longer than that. So it's nice of them. But I'm very excited to do my 3 a.m. Focus group. Jeff, I actually don't think I'm allowed to talk about the ideas. That they're supposed to be confidential. But it's just the idea. I mean, the general idea is they ask for feedback on YouTube related stuff. You know, that's the point of it. But I can't specify what they ask you about. Jeff, I think the idea is I think you have to have. They found me because I had a channel, and they asked people with channels if they wanted to be involved. So it's not like this thing, it's not like an open, like I think if you have a channel, they might find you. They found me. And then I signed up for it. So they want, and then they ask you, when they do these things, they ask you like what your channel is, and they check your channel out and stuff. So it's for people, this specific thing is for people who are creators on YouTube. Yeah, Sonic, I don't think they're going to... If they ask me about that, I'll certainly let them know my thoughts. But it's nice. It's actually kind of interesting. It's interesting to see what they ask about and that kind of thing. Nick, I get a little cut of the Zazzle merch. I don't get much of it. I probably get like $1 or $2 for each item on Zazzle. That's fine. I mean, I price them low. I can't control the prices on TeePublic. Where I can control prices like Amazon and Zazzle, I just price stuff that I make like $1 or $2 on each item. Edward, in my building, you can pay for an assigned space, but I don't do that. The parking isn't that, it's pretty easy here. You don't have to you can just always go up an extra floor and park near the elevators. So I don't have an assigned space, but everybody kind of parks in the same place. Frank, they fixed the oven yesterday. That they fixed. The elevator noise has not been addressed. Frank, if you didn't watch the broadcast yesterday, watch yesterday's stream because I gave a big update on that. That's when I talked to the manager. I'm sure there are handicap spaces here. Yeah, Frank, about last night, about 20 minutes in, I talked about the whole update from the when I spoke to the manager. But they're supposed to have somebody come out and look at the elevator this week, but they haven't come yet. TK, I don't know if they'll volunteer to do anything inside the walls. We'll have to see. I'm new. What kind of content do you do? On this channel? Who knows? I talk about how the elevator noise is driving me crazy. Yeah, Nick, I've used my treadmill a bunch. Yeah, I've used my treadmill sometimes late at night. Nobody's complained yet. I mean, I never hear my neighbors in here. I hear the elevator all the time, but I never hear the neighbors. So the treadmill is not loud. So hopefully nobody's hearing it. I'm not above or below somebody's bedroom, I don't think. I don't know for sure, but hopefully it's not going to bother anybody. Nobody complained yet. Ugh. Am I going to do more live? Black Navy says you're going to do more live streams of rocket launches. Yeah, I think I might do that where I can look out the window. There's somebody messaged me today. There's a rocket launch on like 11:39 a.m. on Saturday. I don't know if I'll do a stream then. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if there was no pandemic, maybe I'd go and see a launch from closer. I think that'd be fun to do. Maybe when there's no pandemic. Nick says probably someone living below on live stream complaining about treadmill sound. I can't imagine it would be very loud. I mean, this building is made of concrete, so it would have to be sound would have to be carrying in some weird way. No, Sony way, the noise is not keeping me awake. I went to bed late last night, so didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to. Kind of tired in general lately. Been mentally tired. Been so busy running around doing stuff. Like I literally haven't even been up to the roof yet. Like just to like hang out for 10 minutes. I went and did a stream up there, but just been busy. Like I've only taken one walk around. I've taken one walk around Orlando. I took the Thanksgiving walk around the lake, but I've taken one walk outside around the city. I'd like to do that more. I've just had no time. Off My Lawn said, I found a new spice, Weber steak and chop. Sounded good. I'll let you know. I made pork last night. The boneless pork chops, the thin boneless pork chops at Publix are thicker than the Whole Foods ones. Thank you, Jeff. Huh? Lynn says maybe they will pay for soundproofing your place. I bet that will not happen. That's my guess. I don't want to live on a lower floor. Too noisy. I'll be looking at a parking garage or something. That is not an option. Thank you, Michael, for the suggestion, but that is not an option. I do not want to do that. Chris says, make time for yourself. Good for mental health. You know, I have felt very tired lately. And I've been getting a fair amount of sleep. It's not that I haven't been sleeping. I think I'm probably like mentally tired from all of the moving stuff. I think that's because even like, before the move, there was all that stuff to do. There was so much stuff to do. Sean says moving to a place can be mentally taxing. As I said before, it feels like I've been here for weeks. I only moved in a week and a half ago. Yeah, UML, I gotta contact that building about that light. Yeah, Beth says, good thing you don't have kids. I probably wouldn't be doing this. Roger Reynolds, I still have some boxes I haven't unpacked. I'm going to wait until I know if I'm staying. Yeah, I got a free hat. Hey, thank you, Jeannie P. Jeannie P says, things will hopefully get better soon. That's very kind of you. Jeannie P from Canada, thank you. I hope so. I gotta do this thing. I have these 2 IKEA dressers that have been with me for several moves, and I need to just get some nails because some nails have come out of the back, so they're no longer stable, like they're swaying from side to side. And I just need to get some nails and put the nails in the back. And I just haven't had time to do that. I just want to, all I got to do is go to the hardware store, buy some nails, and come back and nail them in. And I haven't had time to do that. I got to go get some paper towels. These little things. I need to. There's like a Men's Warehouse pretty near me, and there's all these ties I have that I bought from there where like the backs of the ties have gotten messed up, and I just need to go over there and they'll fix them. And it's all these things I need to do, and I just haven't had time to do any of them. just want to do these things. GLG, I don't think the screws will work because the back of the dressers are these like cardboard panels, so I don't think the screws will work for that. Thank you, Baby Milks, for your kind words. Jeannie P says, recommend you glue and nail IKEA furniture. Just fixed a dresser with my son. If I can get I just need these small nails. It'll take me 5 minutes to fix it. I don't even. I think the men's warehouse near me is open. I'm not sure. Sonic says, I've been going there for 10 years. Same 2 dudes working there. E31 Gil says, IKEA will give you the nails for free if you visit the store. The problem is there's no IKEA really close to me. Nails will take care of it. Misha says, Millennium Mall, there's one. I'm not going to drive all the way there, though. Montpelier says your hours have been different body clock-wise. Yeah, it's been... just tired. I was tired last night. How far away is Mall at Millennia from me? Mall of Millennia, when there's no traffic at all, is like a 15-minute drive. So during the day, it'll be longer than that. Yeah, John A. and PD says, use small tack nails. That's what I need. Sonic says, what about Amazon for a little box of nails? I could see if they have them, though. But what I want to do is I have one of the nails. I just want to take it to the hardware store and say, give me some of these. Misha's tired too. Linda says you need a vacation. I really haven't had a vacation since I started working. Now, again, look, it's not like some people would say, well, you only streamed once today, which is true. I mean, I'm not doing construction work 17 hours a day. But I've been mentally dealing with stuff. I've been dealing with things while I've been here. Jeff says work is work. Yeah, there's stuff I've been doing. You know, like I was spending time researching these LED lights for the studio. I need to do that for work. And then with this thing, you know, there might be days where you don't stream as much, but I'm always on call. So I'm always checking the news to see what's going on. So you're always on call and ready to go, which in itself can be stressful. Thank you, Off My Lawn, for your kind words. Misha says, I need to look into interns. Honestly, there's really not much that like other people could do in terms of what I'm doing. You says, what about the blackout? I don't know what you're talking about. The blackout shades, I have the blackout. I got the blackout curtain. I ordered a blackout curtain that will fit the window here, but I'm not having them install it until I know that I'm staying. So I have to wait for that. The curtain's here. Mark says the toughest person to work for is yourself. And I mean, look, there's plenty of things about working for yourself which are fantastic. There's plenty of great things about not working for someone. But yeah, this gig, you're kind of always on call. You are always on call. What's the percentage of me staying there? I don't know. I don't know what there's. I'm sure there's some sort of decent chance that they won't be able to fix it. So. But hopefully I'll hear something sometime this week. The manager said that she said somebody will be here from the elevator company this week, and she also said that she was going to go with them. The manager said they will send out a technician by the end of the week. I told them it was time sensitive, so they're going to do their best to have the tech out tomorrow, which they didn't because today was tomorrow. I'll be with them during the inspection so I can help identify the noise and location relative to your apartment. I don't think they'll really need help identifying the noise. I think it'd be pretty obvious. She also said, I'm sorry. On the phone call, after I said, no one from the building has said they're sorry. In the email, she said, I'm sorry. Sue, I don't know what's happening. I can't really say what's going to happen if I have to move. I just, I'll deal with that when it comes. Arkansas, there's a whole company that manages a bunch of buildings. So I'm guessing that the manager's boss is that company. No, I don't think anyone here, Joe Cool, knows what I do for a living. No one's ever asked me. I don't think they care. It's Dennis St. Amour in Canada. Yeah, no, Sonic, I had to list my occupation in my rental application. I just don't know if they pay any attention to it. I'm guess I'm guessing they probably didn't look. They probably just look at your income and like your statements, your rent state, your recommendations from your landlords, your credit rating. These are the kind of things they look at. I think. I don't think they really even cared about where I worked. Ruben Urban, thank you for your service. I put news reporter, I think, Jeff. Huh? Yeah, Chris Lund says they only care about that credit number. Logical Danger said they might have checked after your complaints to make sure you weren't a lawyer. Hey, thanks, Jamie Redding, for your kind words. Lynn Smith, I think the person or people who lived here before me, I think they didn't really get bothered by a lot of things, and that's why so much is broken in here, or has been broken. But they've been fixing stuff. All right, hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second. They're coming tomorrow morning to hopefully finish with the air conditioner heating unit and fix the heater and replace my fridge. So hopefully that all gets done tomorrow morning. Gonna try to not go to bed too late tonight. Nick thinks the manager and maintenance are watching live now. Well, guys, I think we're getting close to the time. I think we're getting close to the time where I go down and clean the interior of my car. We're getting close to that time where I'm going to go and clean the interior of my car. Right after this stream. I'm going to take my Dyson vacuum down and do it. That's what I'm going to do before bed. Kathy says they are set to transfer the blame to the next tenant. No documentation, no rights. Well, I don't know. I think anybody would be really annoyed who was in here. Arkansas says the previous tenant might not have been home that much, may have kept different hours. That's true. I mean, there's less banging at night because people are using the elevators less, but you still hear it. Oh, thank you, Torin Hudson. Hey, thank you, Torin, for the thumbs up and your support. That's very kind of you, Torin Hudson. No, Frank, I don't think I'm going to be doing a live stream of vacuuming my car. Sonic says, watch Steve find a ring light stand when cleaning my car. Yeah, I have searched everywhere for that thing. I got my replacement though. Happiness says you should do your vacuuming on Twitch. Maybe one day we'll do that. Thank you, GLG, for your kind words. Hey, it's Blue Chainsaw Man popping in. No, I thought I might have had a mouse in my car, Mercy K. I never turned up, though. Thought I might have had a possum in my car. Yeah, Sonic, I can record stuff and post it after. I can. Maybe we'll do that again soon. It's been a little while. Most of the stuff is live. All right, well, I think we've kind of reached the natural length of this stream. It's kind of feeling like it's getting to that time when we wrap it up. And then I go, it's kind of feeling like it's we get to that time where I wrap it, we wrap it up, and then I go vacuum my car. Laura says, can you put a GoPro on your vacuum? I'm sure I could. But I do appreciate you joining for this live stream. Thank you. Thank you for all your encouraging words. As I go through this move apartment fixing experience. And big thanks to our moderators too, Ruben Urban, Linda Belk, Misha, Sarah Joy. Thank you. Much appreciated. And thanks for watching. And for your helpful suggestions. Oh, Sonic, thank you. Sonic has a summary. Thanks, Stephen Mods. Busy during the day. Nest trouble. Oh, I got to fix that too. PDQ update. Color temperature. Positive vacuum news on the Dyson. Outdoor rugs and patio stuff. Need nails. Off to vacuum car. Great summary, Sonic. Thank you. It was a real emotional roller coaster tonight. It was an emotional roller coaster. Oh, Stan Gordon was lurking. Jeff Ha. Quiana, we'll do a Twitch stream soon. Thanks, Jeff High, for watching. Amber E. GLG. So anyway today. Thank you for your kind wishes. I hope the noise gets better soon, too. Mick Jin. Chris Lund, thank you for watching. Off my lawn. Logical danger, the noise is coming from all the elevators. Quiana Capri, Brenda says, have fun vacuuming. And good luck tomorrow having somebody show up. I hope the elevator person comes tomorrow. UML Hockey Fan, thanks for watching. Black Navy, Christian Montoya, Electric Crystals. Irwin. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention is I still haven't paid to have my treadmill put back together. The company that sent somebody to put together my treadmill, it's like, I want to pay them. I emailed them and I said, I want to pay you. And I try calling their office and they're not there. And they emailed me back and they said, we're like busy moving our office. So we will call you tomorrow. So you can give us your credit card number and you can pay. They never called me. So I still haven't, I just want to pay them. I want to pay them for putting my treadmill back together. It's been very hard for me to pay them. Hey, Riff Rocks, good to see you. Thank you for watching. Terry, Sebi, Linda Nielsen, Lisa Haney, Arizona Jumper, who's in the Lurkers Lounge with Jumper. Cover Me. 7J says, what am I watching? That's exactly right. It's the exact right response to this broadcast. To Tricky Panda, Jen DTTT. Quentin Perry wants me to just find some breaking news. Chris says, were the movers good? Yeah, the movers, overall, I'm very happy with the movers. The crew that did the move unloading, the crew that did the loading in Atlanta was amazing. The crew that unloaded, they were fine. There were some little issues with them. Like one of them, they asked me if I had a knife. It's like, don't you have a knife? Then one of them cut their hand with one of my knives, one of my pocket knives, and they kept asking me for a Band-Aid. Like, they don't have a Band-Aid, they don't have a knife. So they were fine. They were good guys and they were fine. But it's overall, I was very happy. I don't think they lost anything. There's only one thing that was damaged in the sense of a lamp didn't work after I got here, but that lamp was over 3 years old anyway. So I was very happy with the movers. They were prompt, they were respectful, they were friendly, they were good. I left a review for them. No, Lisa, nobody ever recognizes me. One time when I was at Right Side Broadcasting, somebody recognized me in a restaurant. When I wasn't like covering an event or something. That's the only time. Literally no one has ever recognized me from Agenda Free TV. Jeff said, had to do that with the handyman last year. Very hard to get him to send me a bill for some reason. Took a couple of months. Tony Del Monte, thanks for watching. Happy early birthday. Kimberly Barr says, have fun vacuuming. Thank you. Yeah, some people sent me some message about another monolith or whatever, so I'll look that up when I check my Twitter messages. Thank you, Kimberly Barr. Tammy Lance says, my husband works in TV. He gets recognized all the time in our city. Yes, Jeff, moving crews, they have a load-in crew, a move-out crew, a move-in crew in different cities, and a driver. That's how they did it. Bellhop is the company I used. I recommend them. Not if you're moving super fancy stuff, but they're a good company. It was way cheaper than other companies were offering. Thanks, What Arm Thing Humma, for your sympathy. And thanks to all the lurkers, too. Thank you, lurkers, for lurking. Thanks, everybody who donated, too. That's really nice of you guys. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. Blue Chainsaw Man says, Lookners. It's cold out. I'm feeling that cold air from outside. It is 48. Oof. $48. Margot, thank you for watching. Blue Chainsaw Man, thanks for watching. It was cold in South Carolina. Gone with the Gale finished her painting. Post a pic when you're done. Yes, a good idea. Thank you, Gone with the Gale. Kathy Calm, thank you. Silver and Stones. Native Hollywood. Thank you for tagging me in that post. Honey Hush, I don't really need heat. I haven't tried to heat to see. I don't know if they somewhat fixed it. It wasn't working last night. If I close the balcony door, I'll be fine because the heat rises from the lower floors. But I don't think they've completely fixed the heat. I didn't even try it yet today. But it wasn't working last night. Terry Warner likes to listen while she works. Thank you, Terry Warner, for watching. Thank you for watching. Thanks for thanking the Mod Squad, too. Eliza of Brooklyn is a regular lurker. Oh, cool. Thank you, Eliza. I loved living in New York City. I miss living in New York City. I loved it. I'd love to live there again. It's expensive, though. Hey, Paula Faust. Thank you, Paula Faust, for your support. That's very kind of you. Paula says, sweet dreams, everyone. 40 ounces going to go fix a machine that crashed. The hot water's been fine. They fixed that. Pam says it's 26 in Indy. Yuck. Yuck. Yes, Jesse, I am in Florida. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Madison said, how did you take all the noise in New York City? It's different, though. I wasn't live streaming there all the time. It was noisy. Oh, but one of my places in New York City was a high-rise building, so I lived up high, and it was less noise. Some of them weren't. I'd love to visit New York City again. I haven't been there in years. Native Hollywood says 1 degree Celsius in Labrador, Canada. And Linda says 31 in Odessa. Yuck. All right, guys. We are wrapping up this stream. I got some car vacuuming to do. Guys. It's time to vacuum the car. I'll let you know how it goes. I will keep you posted. Zubaida, thanks for watching. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this live stream. We will have more live streams. We'll have more news coverage. Soon, I'll hopefully be done with all the crap I've got to get done related to moving and the new apartment, and I'll have more time to stream some more news during the day and other stuff. Rabundles, thanks for watching. Lisa Haney, thanks for watching. Nick Billings, go to New York City, check it out. All right, well, wait till after the pandemic and then go check it out. All right, guys. Thanks again. Thank you, mods. Thank you, lurkers. Thank to everybody who watched. And thanks for all your kind words of support and encouragement. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks to everybody who donated, too. Much appreciated. Thanks, Logical Danger. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest. I will get some rest. All right, guys. That is it. Thanks for watching. At Lookner Channel on Twitter. I'm at Lookner on Twitter. The channel's at Lookner Channel on Twitter. Follow on Twitter. All right, guys. That's it. Thanks for watching. And we will see you very soon on this channel and Agenda Free TV with more live streams. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are.